Good morning. Welcome to the WEX Wakeup for Monday, September 18th. I'm Christy Matino. Representatives for the Republican Main Street Caucus and the House Freedom Caucus came to an agreement on a stopgap measure to keep the government funded. This was a big hurdle to move past for House Republicans in the appropriations process. The two caucuses agreed to a 31-day continuing resolution. That includes all of the House's border security bill passed earlier this year, except for E-Verify provisions. The deal will also include a commitment to vote on the defense appropriations bill this week, after the House had to punt on the defense spending bill last week due to conservative holdouts threatening to block the bill. The measure faces a tough road ahead in the Democrat-controlled Senate and White House, but it provides Congress a framework to work with ahead of the September 30th deadline. That's when the government is set to run out of money on October 1st, which could cause a government shutdown. And the Washington Examiner sat down for an exclusive interview with House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan in his Capitol Hill office, just one day after Special Counsel David Weiss indicted the president's son, Hunter Biden. Our Ashley Oliver reports.
I spoke with Chairman Jim Jordan of the House Judiciary Committee about what Speaker McCarthy's impeachment inquiry announcement changes for them. Let's see what he had to say.
What changes with a verbal impeachment inquiry launch?
Well, you got the Speaker of the House announcing it, and the courts have been clear. You don't necessarily need a vote for the House to proceed with a duty or a power that is uniquely and specifically the House of Representatives under our Constitution. I mean, the impeachment power is under our Constitution is in the House. The Speaker announces it. I mean, the guy who's second in line to the President when he announces that there's an impeachment inquiry. And I would argue the facts certainly warrant moving to that phase of our constitutional duty to do oversight of the executive branch. I think that carries weight.
We'll have to wait and see what Republicans uncover and if they decide to hold a floor vote. Here at the Capitol, I'm Ashley Oliver with the Washington Examiner.
And Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is now criticizing former President Donald Trump for failing to fulfill his promise to investigate Hillary Clinton, signaling he may fail to fulfill a similar promise he recently made for the 2024 election.
He ran in 2016 saying he was going to appoint a special prosecutor for Hillary's emails. 2 weeks after he got elected, he said, forget it. That's what you say before the election. It's not what you say after the election. So he didn't follow through on that promise.
Trump recently said he would have the Department of Justice prosecute his political opponents if he wins the 2024 election. DeSantis said if he were elected, he would not directly order the Justice Department to investigate one person. Instead, he would rather tell the Attorney General to investigate someone or group of people if they were not being properly investigated.
If you have the FBI that's, pursuing parents at school board meetings, you have every right to say, fire those agents who did that. So we're going to hold them accountable.
And that's the news on the WEX Wake Up. Be sure to follow us online and on social media so you stay in the know of all those headlines turning in politics.